12 English, Miss Mason here. Today I'm going to be exploring the explicit thinking skill of justify with you. So we're learning today to develop an understanding of the skill justify. What I'm looking for is a completed justification and uploading of this evidence to your teacher's Moodle page. And you're doing this because you're required to justify opinions and evidence in your vlog assessment task. If you don't currently have the student worksheet open, I'll get you to pause the video here and go and open the PDF. So it looks like so. It starts with your Freya model, which has been completed for you in 3 parts. You're going to construct your own definition of what justify means at the end of this lesson. What it also does is it goes through the modelled example. So you'll see little snippets of this in the video PowerPoint that I'm about to go through, but this you can actually read more closely and see where I've pulled the language. So that's in here for you. A completed justification is here, your sentence starters and your connectives to assist you, and then your turn looking at a text that you've already seen before, looking at how you can pull evidence from that particular text, complete the decision graphic organizer, and construct your justification. You'll notice that these are blue boxes here, so you can type straight into this PDF. I've made it that way so it's easier for you to complete. So let's have a look at the skill. So by definition, justification is giving sound, logical and reasonable reasons for a decision or a conclusion that has been made. Basically, it answers the question why. So it is supported by evidence. We're generally accepting that justification as being true. It's going to be persuasive and informative, okay? So for your vlog assessment task, you're going to have persuasive undertones, where you go on a rant about your topic. You still need to provide evidence to support that stance and make sure that you answer the question. Examples of when you might have had to justify where you're proving a point, or a lawyer is arguing a case, explaining why you're late for class. In your vlog assessment task for Year 11 General English last term, when you looked at Park Avenue and the billionaires and their, what's the word I'm looking for? How the billionaires have used their power in society. What it's not is unfounded claims. It's not, because I said so or everyone knows. It is about, providing the evidence and the reasons why you came to that conclusion. So let's have a look at it in action. So your task, analyze the text and determine if Donald Trump has misused his power to manipulate others. Justify your answer using evidence from the text. So this is the article that you've got in your student handout as a larger copy. You can see that I have read the article and I've highlighted some positive language and a use of power, and then a negative language and a misuse of power in green, so yellow and green. I've then had a look on balance of what I think is, more evident, and I've decided that I'm going to say that Donald Trump has misused his power. So that's where I'm going to move to my graphic organizer, and that's my decision. It's Donald Trump has definitely misused his power to manipulate others. My reasons are he engaged in a destructive attack on the oath of office in our Constitution. He was accused of withholding aid to Ukraine as leverage. He abused his power to investigate a political rival. And lastly, he literally waved his acquittal in another's face and was described as shredding the truth with his speech and the Constitution with his conduct. So there are 3 pieces of evidence that I've pulled from the base text, and now I need to use some language around these to convince others of my point of view. So the weight of the evidence would suggest that Donald Trump has definitely misused his power to manipulate others whilst President of the United States of America. In this situation, Trump has engaged in a destructive, wow, good English, Miss Mason. Yep, you can fix that up. Destructive attack on the oath of office and our Constitution, when he was accused of withholding aid to the Ukraine as leverage whilst he abused his power to investigate a political rival. Obviously, we need some grammatical accuracy there. Oops. Trump also exploited his position because he literally waved his acquittal in another's face and was described as shredding the truth with his speech and the Constitution with his conduct. Therefore, there is no doubt that Trump did in fact misuse his power to manipulate others. You can see there it needs an edit, but also that I have incorporated sentence starters and connectives across the piece. The beauty about the tone of your task is that you can be ranty, so these formal sentence starters are not always necessary. You can use the sort of informal ones to show that you're introducing evidence but still maintain the correct tone for the task. You're going to have a go now with the article, Trump Impeachment Trial, Is US Politics Beyond the Point of Repair? You're going to identify examples of the use of power, both positive and negative, complete the decision graphic organizer, and lastly, you're going to construct your justification using sentence starters and connectives to assist you. Make sure that you save your handout using your name in the file name and the type of activity it is, so like Mason thinking skill, so that you can upload it to the submission box in your teacher's Moodle page. The last thing that you need to do is to complete your own definition of the skill justify. So that's page 1 on the Freya model, complete your definition, save, and then upload to Moodle. You are justifying, it's practicing the skill that you're going to need for your assessment task. Make sure you proofread, please. Clearly I didn't, but you can. Have a great day.